how's it going? So I'm super excited to start with you guys tonight. I shot a video a couple days ago, and then it was and I put it up there, and I'm so excited because I got this thing, even though I've been trying to mess with it now for like an hour or something. I've moved up into the world of like lighting and tripods for a big $15 on Amazon. Like, it's one of those things with the rings on it, and it stays in place, and you set it up, and it even has like a remote clicker thing. So your old Celebrate here is like, so much for standing stuff on books and whatnot. We're moving up in the world of YouTube videos. So I got that going for me. So yesterday was my birthday, and I decided to I didn't do much. I wanted to do more than I did, which is always the case for me. But I did go and get a pedicure with my good friends and her daughter. And then we went and had dinner, and it was pouring down rain, which just meant I didn't get to hang out in the pool, although I really wanted to, but I did get to collect birthday water. And since it was just a couple days ago, the new moon, the full moon in Pisces, and I'm a Pisces moon sitting here in Virgo land. Virgo, Pisces moon, new moon, whatever, full moon Pisces. So I collected up the rainwater and then let it sit out there and charge under the moon that is now waning, of course, but it's still my birthday moon. So I have great birthday water to work with. And then the other thing I really wanted to do was take a nice, like a full-blown ritual bath and cleansing bath, and to try to come up with some ideas on like to really focus and get some clarity on some decisions I want to make. And so I did do that. I have some new and exciting things in the works that I want to not necessarily share right now, but they're coming. One is about my retail store that I have. My brick and mortar store is going to change again. It's sort of been in this evolutionary process, and I'm excited about it. Yeah, I can't tell you right now. I want to, but I can't. And I can't see you unless you put glasses on. And then, so how's the lighting? It's very, you can like adjust it and stuff. It'll probably take, however many times it takes for me to come up with the right lighting program. So we'll get there. But I like clamps on the counter. I can shoot videos in the kitchen, which we know I like to do. And so what else did I do? So the ritual, I spent a couple hours like in self-care land, which thank you to Kelly Ann and Self-Care September. And I asked in a couple of my online groups what their favorite rituals were for birthday, if they had any, like what you do on your day of your birthday for self-care, for rituals and stuff. And there seemed to be not a lot of people that did a lot of stuff for themselves specifically, or had rituals that they performed. One was birthday water, so I'm super glad I got to do that. Definitely like the cleansing bath, and I did that, but I incorporated it also into a meditation, which I am terrible at. So it allowed me to have a new sort of a go at meditation, and to set that intention and to be able to put forth energy and meditate on a more regular basis. Although I really do enjoy the bath time, and be able to use a guided meditation. It was guided, but it didn't seem like, they weren't talking like the whole time. There was no total guiding. And then I had candles set up and rituals that I was doing with them. And it really was a really lovely evening in the bath, cleansing bath with ritual and stuff. And I will likely do a full reenactment video. I'm not really ready for that and yet, but I will perhaps. But I'm happy to list, like things that you can do. I found it's mostly like self-care and inviting self-love into your own energy in your own life, and finding a way that works for you to do that. For me, it was utilizing the oils that I blend, custom blend, and adding those to the bath, as well as the herbs that I blend as well to go into the bath, and crystals that I use, and those to go in the bath, as well as like this love invocation candle that I had received in one of my Tamed Wild boxes, and I've been saving it for kind of a long time, and because I kept wanting to apply it to a love, like an external love, like a man, you know, a relationship love. And then it just occurred to me, I was like, oh no, I have that candle. So I set up this really great, actually, I said it, I should pause you for a moment and grab it because it turned out really cool. Be right back. You won't even know I'm gone because I'll pause this. Hello. So what I did was, let me get comfy again. Hang on. And all my new lights set up and everything. What I did was, and I really want this, what we're really going to do here for is to also go do a walkthrough of the Healing Light Lenormand. So we're going to combine that with yesterday's birthday stuff and have a little drink of fruit juice. Okay, sorry. So what I did was I took this little baby mason jar, and in it, and that's beach sand from here, from where I live. The Gulf is just 2 blocks down the road. So I have some beach sand here, and I can't really show it to you other than through there. There's beach sand in there. And then on top of that, I used my house blend of attraction herbs that I put around there. And then I took the candle, which is about 6 inches, black beeswax candle that came in the love invocation thing. Here's that was from Tamed Wild, and it was attached right there, and so I've been hanging on to it for a while and thought it was really beautiful, but it didn't really ever occur to me until yesterday that, because I had always been assuming it was going to be for an external love. And then down here at the bottom it says, light the candle and bring your thoughts to the front of your mind's eye. Visualize that which you love and open your heart to receive and give. Let the flame burn out on its own, sealing your intentions. And I went, oh, right. It could be like for me. It could be like to invite self-love for me, which for some reason has always been kind of a tricky subject. It's not that I don't love myself. I just don't acknowledge it. I don't give it attention. I don't give it the energy it deserves. I don't feed it. That's probably good. I don't feed self-love, you know? I don't hate me. I don't dislike me or any of that stuff. But I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'm the greatest thing ever. I'm pretty cool. Yeah, I'll give me that. But that's not what self-love to me is about. Self-love is like inner, deeper rooted. And that is a place that I have to find. And it's in there. It's for sure there. I just don't like give it a lot. I don't feed it. I don't give it a lot of, I don't nurture it. So yesterday on my birthday, I decided that it was time to start nurturing that and to really like pay attention and feed that and give it the energy that it needs and give it the love that it needs. Because I'm, of course, going to only become a better person that way, and to heal myself and to from the inside out, and to become a better person and whole, and be able to really focus my intentions on outside things that I want or desire or that I want to manifest in my life. Is the best way to do that is I got to start from the insides. So I took that candle and this little mason jar with sand, and then the attraction herbs around the base of it that I make, and I sort of screwed it in clockwise a little bit and gave it my intention that what it was going to do while I sat in the bath was and watched its flame burn, that it was going to visualize in there what I manifested and wanted to manifest, my intentions for the day. And then I had also remembered that I had, well, I guess that comes later. Yeah, don't let me forget that part though. But there's some, I had just also recently got, and I'm sorry, it's covered in a little bit of wax right now. but these, it doesn't look, it looks more beautiful, right? So this is red rutilated quartz, Lemurian red rutilated quartz, and it's pretty incredible. And so I had put that in there as well. But then towards the bottom, when I was really getting into the ritual part, the spell part, the flame just started going mad, and the wax, I mean, it was the whole damn box was on fire. So I was like really working at to get it in there. And there's Oliver. Oliver is being quite silly today. He's got a new boyfriend here. Oliver and his new boyfriend Pablo, they have found each other, like literally, and he's now calling him to go over there, and some madness will ensue. It's nesting season apparently, and I've only learned that boys will bond and go through the motions as well, only they won't lay eggs and all that. So that's what I've got going on over here. I have birdie love between Pablo and Oliver. Anyway, back to this. So I did that, and I had it all in there, and it's like a big clumpy mess of like black wax and stuff and herbs, and I'm good with that, because it was really the energy I was giving to that candle and feeding into it was so great that it just was like, the fire was immense. And I got kind of nervous for a minute, to be quite honest. But so then I followed through the meditation, and I really did get to clear my mind a lot and give it some time to, oh my God, they're over there. Anyway, I was gonna go get Oliver, but Oliver's now he's being dated by his boyfriend. I'm gonna grab him. So he zips it up for a minute. Hold on, you can see Oliver. Oliver, what are you and Ishki doing over here? Come on, stop screwing around. Okay, I'm back. I brought Oliver. So, say hi. Say I love you. 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 What are you doing? You want what? Huh? What? Anyway. Okay, Oliver, let's tell him about this. Here, sit up there for a minute. No, not right there. Okay, apparently that's where we're gonna go. So, then after, I'm like back on track. So I also have these, like this little salt kit thing that had bay leaf in it, that I had written my intentions on earlier, and a while ago, maybe a couple months ago. Little salt Himalayan kit, also blessed in love. And so after the ritual bath, I got that while the flame was still very much going on the wax inferno I had here, and I burned the bay leaf of that in here as well. So now we are looking at sand and herbs and the remaining wax bits, and then this Lemurian quartz that I'm going to bury with this as well, and seal it up after I talk to you, as well as the remaining sticks from the incense that I burned while I was in the bath. So that's all poked down in there, and well as all the intentions and the ash from the bay leaf and the things. So now, sort of like without even thinking about it, I have a spell jar, and so there it all is. And I was it's open since last night, so because I wanted to let it cool off entirely before I sealed it up. So tonight we're going to seal it up and leave it on the altar, and give it and feed it its energy that it needs to have, and continue to manifest over this spell jar. So that was that. And then I put some song on and danced around naked in the house, and to continue on while I anointed myself in various of my oily concoctions, like such as the love oil, which is one of my blends. You can see there, and also, and it has I have these in rollerball size, as well as mists, and then this one, which is the one that I created for the Virgo sun sign, which I am, the Virgo zodiac. And then also this one was also geared for those folks with the Pisces full moon, the harvest moon. So that's that one. And then, so those, I put those in the bath as well with me. And I douse myself, oh, come back here. I douse myself on the regular basis with our Aura Cleanse Mist. Of course, you don't get the cool label. This is the giant bag. I love this stuff. So yeah, and then I danced around naked while I was anointing in some of my oils, and sang really loudly, and got some really good clear moments, you know, and had a really lovely evening of self-care and mind cleansing and meditation, which I've never been good at. And then yeah, so it really I think was like, it was a pretty great night, all in all. And really good for my soul, really good for self-care September, as well as really great for me to begin to get into a better meditational habit, and to start to be able to tell myself I love you, and to say those words and have them mean something, you know, have them be meaningful and be charged, be full of energy, the right energy, the things that I need to manifest in life. And during the bath ritual, I also had, when I was about to pull, like, zip the plug up and pull the plug, I also sort of rinse myself continuously with the bath water and push out negativity down. I'm getting froggy. Push negativity out through the drain, and, you know, have it transmute to love and stuff, and give myself that light, bathe myself in that light and that love, while sending back what is not good for me and what isn't gonna work, what's not good for manifesting anything. There's no positive coming out of that. So so I did that, and then for the first time kind of really ever, I repeated several times to myself, like, I love you, you know, and that was, and saying my name, and that really was empowering, because it just doesn't happen. Like, I don't do those kind of things. So, but it's not going to, the rest of life isn't going to happen, and the rest of life isn't going to manifest unless I actually, like, invest in me as a human, you know, like, as a person, as a soul, as an energy vibe, as someone full of light and radiance and stuff. So I have to love that. I have to. There's nothing, why wouldn't I? I mean, if I looked at me from the outside, I'd want to befriend me, or I'd want to be, I'd be like, I love her, she's awesome. So so that was my birthday experience yesterday. And then and I feel really good about it. I feel totally good about it. I feel really, like, light and positive, and trying to continue on to manifest these, you know, magical changes and these transformations, not necessarily like changes, just transformations that need to take place in life, because I'm about to experience a bunch of them. So there's that. So do that. So honor yourself more, and make. The other thing I want to do, which I haven't done yet, and is to build, like, a self-love altar. Has anybody done that? You guys done any self-love altars? I saw a few on the YouTubes, people that have done it and have created them, and they're quite beautiful. And that's why I wasn't even trying to do that spell jar thing. It just sort of, when I looked at it, and then I had the ash of the bay leaf in there, and that crystal and stuff, and the wax left over, and I was like, and all the intentions that had been put into it, I was like, oh my gosh, I totally just conjured up a spell jar. That, you know, that'd be a great thing to have there on the altar for the next, you know, however long moon phase or whatnot, to be able to continue to feed intention into. And so that's something I want to do, probably tonight even, is to go ahead, if I don't play with these cards, because they're staring at me, they're killing me to not show them. So we're getting ready to do that. So
hey everybody, listen to this, will ya? I'm about to say something really cool about self-care, and I just heard it now myself for the first time.
As well, to go through and take and give yourself the space, the time and space. Maybe you don't have it on your exact birthday, maybe, you know, the day after, the day before, or whatever, but do give yourself that. You give yourself that gift of your own birthday, you know? Give yourself the love and the light that you need to shine on you. So there's that. I do have, actually want to give, I want to buy a reading really badly from my birthday too. I want to buy a reading from somebody. I have a couple of people in mind that I would like to do that with. Samantha Menzo is one of them. Consciousness Evolution Journey is another one. Or Modern Metaphysic Man. I could totally, I mean, there's a countless, Willow Wind, you know, there's several that I would really like to have a private reading with. So I'm just deciding which one that I'm gonna get to buy a reading for my birthday. So we'll see. Anyway, there goes a bird. He's off to his own land. He's looking for his boyfriend now. So what I want to also share with you, because I saw these on, let's get a little drink here. Okay, sorry. I saw these cards on Shuffle Tarot's channel, and I really just fell in love with them immediately. I have been looking a lot, but it's just really like intrigues me. And I don't even know the tarot all the way yet, but it's, or barely, but I have just like this fondness and fascination for Lenormand. So maybe, you know, that's the way I start there. But, and I have maybe Lenormand deck, and it has the extra cards in it too, which I haven't used those at all yet. But I saw these cards on, like I said, Shuffle Tarot, and she's awesome. I love her. She's delightful. I saw her go through, do a walkthrough of these, and so I had to have them, and they're sitting in my Amazon wish list for a long time. And so again, I got myself this little birthday gift, and they came today. Anyway, so I will share with you that these are the it's a Los Garabio deck, and it is the Healing Light Lenormand, by Christopher Butler, and they're just beautiful. Like, we're gonna open them up and go through it. And it does, we'll start the regular way. It goes, I did take the outer packaging off. It does have a nice little, a really solid sturdy box with the little finger guides to be able to get it out of there. Real solid and sturdy. As well as, and I haven't seen this in many before, I have a couple, but not most of my decks don't have it. As well as this does have a easy access remover ribbon, so you can set your cards in there, and you just pluck it out and it helps pull them out. So there's that. And then, I mean, it's full color box with some beautiful silver gilding. The oh my gosh, stop eating that, Oliver. What are you doing? Sorry, bird is birding over there chomping away. So maybe get him set up here. There you go. It does come with the guidebook. Now the guidebook is sort of misleading. It's like, but it's in 4 languages or something. So, which is fine. It's a Lenormand, so you really, you know, there's not much more you can do, except for the fact that I do like it when other people have a different kind of take on what the answers are, you know, like what the interpretations are. Because the author of this, Christopher Butler, you know, I haven't read through it entirely. I'm just opening it up now. The cards are still in the cellophane, waiting for me. But I love it when, you know, you get to see exactly what their take is on it. Because even though, like, Lenormand has its own system, and it's really like a directly, you know, this card means this. If it's above, if there's another card above it, it, you know, means this. If it's to the left, it means this. The only card that doesn't count for, you know, it's like there's specific meanings with Lenormand, and I love it. But these cards are super, super beautiful, and yeah. So it does go through the book. It does have the guidebook, like I said, is here. It does have, tells you, you know, your basic strategy for reading vertically, horizontally, knighting cards, The playing card inserts, it talks about those, the cards themselves, starts with the writer, of course, and goes through. So, but I really just want to, I want to open them so bad. So let's do it. So, oh my gosh. And what could be even better than to have all of a sudden bird poop on the outside all over. Good thing it's on the cellophane. I guess they're blessed now, right? How embarrassing. Dork. So Oliver has decided that he is going to he's going to put his mark on them first. God, I tell you can't have animals. But fortunately it's on the exterior cellophane, so it's not on the actual cards. So carefully we remove this exterior cellophane whilst catching Oliver's evening poo. All right, so there's that. And I did. Wrapped all up like a nice, neat little poo pack. Okay. There you go, stay there. So you've got to see these cards. And if you have them, and then I'd love to hear what your feedback is on them. But the card stock, like it's the perfect, I don't even know what it is, but it's the one I like a lot. Like it's totally shuffleable. It is not too glossy, in my opinion. It is, it depends on the cards, and I don't want to shuffle these right now because they're all like in sweet little order. But it depends on the cards, but I'm kind of like a, whatever that is, the overhandled shuffle. But I also have some other ones, the decks are smaller, more like playing card size. And so I have a tendency to like riffle and bridge. And this is it. This is like, well, this is playing card kind of stock. It's really nice. Like it's my favorite one. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to show them all to you. And here's the back design. Oh my gosh, and I love this new lighting system. It's like turned pitch black outside. And we still see me in this nice little way. So this, I'll just go, if you're into Lenormand, then you would know, but it also has the playing cards on it too, as well. So you get the whole thing. So this is like the writer, which is 9 of hearts. I'm just gonna open this box back up so I can put them in right. Hang on. So I can shuffle it after the fact. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with my new camera thing. It's $15, 2 lights. I know. And I just want to make sure, I'm sorry, I know this one, but it just occurred to me that I might not know them all. So this is Clover. And it's 6 of diamonds. Yeah, I love it. And it's just got the color palette on it that works with, oh my God, these are just so beautiful. So beautiful. Card 3, the ship. And this is our 10 of spades card. So this color palette is totally like just, and there's a collage-y effect to it, which I love as well. Not a lot of people do, but I do. And it works really well for me with the other, like the tarot and oracle cards that I have, which I have really been, in the readings that I do, have been absolutely utilizing the, utilizing more than one deck. And Bahati Life, she actually pulls some Lenormand cards mixed in with her tarot and oracle too. So I've been actually kind of getting into that myself. And I don't know what's going on with me. Like, I love it. It's perfect. It's beautiful. But some people have asked recently for me to give readings to them, and so I've been utilizing several decks at the same time and just getting like some spot on answers for them, I suppose. So so they tell me, and then I always tell them, I'm like, this doesn't make sense for you, stop me now, because I don't want to keep going. Anyway, so this is the King of Hearts, and this is the House card. And I just love it. Look at that king back there, like ruling over the top of the house. It's just, I just love them. I just adore these. I had to have it. This is card 5. I mean, that's the tree. It's our 7 of hearts tree card. They're just phenomenal. And the cool thing about these cards, I feel, is that there is a certain like oracle sense to them, a certain intuitive knowing, even though in for Lenormand it's totally spot on, like it just one tree means this, it's that, but there's just definitely like if you like if you're a tarot oracle card reader, then these would like appeal to your senses, I feel like. These are the clouds and the King of Clubs. And oh my goodness, look at this. I love him. This is the snake. Queen of Clubs. Wow. They're just so expressive and so beautiful. Even though collage they or something, whatever they are, photo effective. This is your coffin. 9 of diamonds, your coffin. This is the bouquet. Queen of Spades, the bouquet. This one is the scythe. Now it is the number 10 card, the Jack of Diamonds, the scythe. Now the one thing, and it was noted in the other, in the walkthrough by Shuffle Tarot, is that the scythe is really not the prevalent feature in this card. The man more is. So you really have to note that the blade of the scythe is down here on the bottom. And in some, in many attributes of the scythe card, like there's a thing that has to do with the right side of where the blade is pointing. So since the blade is pointing down on this one, you're going to have to sort of interpret that on your own, I think. I mean, maybe I could be totally wrong, but I do recall in what I've learned so far that the blade to the scythe pointing to the right, like it's got some other meaning to it. So maybe you just have to roll with the fact that it's just not going to. Or the point to the blade. I don't know. Anyway, but there's still, it's just lovely. It's just, this one card is not going to stop me at all from using, and I cannot wait to get into it. Card number 11, the whip. And the whip has like dual meaning in many instances, and this is the Jack of Clubs. And the whip takes on sexual connotations as well in some books or some explanations, and I think that is really like prevalent in the color, but it's also really, I think the color helps to establish, I mean, the red and the fieriness of it is also very much in tune with punishment, and that's also part of the meaning of this card. I just love them. They're so beautiful, so expressive. This is the birds. 7 of diamonds. So great. I just looked over at my ancestor altar right now, and there is crazy something going on with that candle. I set up last week an ancestor altar. And I've been using the same type of candles on it, and that's not what's happening over there right now. Candles that are usually just like go melt down and then are gone. Just leave you like a little bit of wick. That's not what's happening over there tonight. Wow. Hello, ancestors I've known and not known. Whomever is joining us this evening. I feel like I want to bring that candle over here and show you guys. It's totally nuts. Yeah, they're like no leftover wax thing at all. That's not what's going on. Anyway, back to this. This is the Child, card 13, Jack of Spades. This is the Fox. 9 of Clubs. This is the Bear, 10 of clubs. Bird. This is the stars. And I guess this might maybe have some people question or because the ship that's in the bottom down there too, but so that's the stars. Ooh, the stork card's cool. This is 17, the stork. Queen of Hearts. I adore these. Like, totally feeling it. I can't wait to shuffle these and work with these tonight. I know I'm gonna put them under my pillow, but that's not gonna happen first. This is the dog. 10 of Hearts. This is the Tower card. 6 of Spades. Just beautiful. I just love these so much. This is the Garden. 8 of Spades. I love it with the like garden. In old school, we had those in Portland, Oregon a lot, where the garden is mapped out and planned out like that. It's got walking paths and sort of labyrinth, but it's very well, incredibly orchestrated, and the geometry for the space is all done. And you know, it takes mastery, that garden. It's like, if you live in a place that has those kind of public gardens, you'll understand. That's the 8 of Spades. And then this is card 21. And card 21 is the Mountain. Card 8 of Clubs. The Mountain. Ooh, this is cool. Crossroads, the way this was done. Crossroads is like an elevated Google view with the Queen of Diamonds in there. And I like the colors. Each card has like a predominant color palette as well. That will help, you know, if you're a color person, if you're into, and I highly recommend Modern Metaphysic Man. He has a video from like last week or 2 weeks ago where he talks about the color theory in cards. And so I think this deck, it's really, even though it's supposed to, Lenormand only means one thing, but there's definitely an intuitive oracle nature to this deck. And I totally dig it. So this is, where are we? Card 23, the Mice. 7 of Clubs. Also, Samantha Menzo actually is doing a witchy book club right now on color theory as well. Check her out. This is card 24, the Hearts. Jack of Hearts. Just love it. I love the representation of like the maze and that heart. Ooh, look at our ring. Wow. It's the ring card, the Ace of Clubs. The Book. 10 of Diamonds, Book. And this one's actually kind of interesting because my other Lenormand deck is got the cards are all centralized up here in the center, in the top middle part, like was where their playing card representation is. So cool, so cool, so cool. The letter 27, 7 of Spades. The letter. Sorry, I'm like looking at them at the same time I'm showing them. This is one of the, this is the man, the gentleman, the Ace of Hearts, one of your significator cards. And number 29, the Lady, Ace of Spades. The Lilies. King of Spades, card 30. Oh my gosh. Wow. The Sun. What? Wow, the Ace of Diamonds, the Sun card. I mean, look at it. So awesome. This is going to play right into my like whole reading style, my whole reading structure of this deck. Because I work with the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and then the Good Tarot, and the Magic of You Oracle, and some other stuff. Universal Mind Oracle. 32, the Moon. 8 of Hearts. I gotta tell you, I mean, this guy, Christopher Butler, the Healing Light, he's done a really excellent job. This is the key, 8 of Diamonds. The Fish, 34, King of Diamonds, Fish. The Anchor, 9 of Spades. I'm so glad I got these. Happy birthday to me. We're almost there. 36, the Cross. 6 of Clubs. And that is the like standard ones. That's the standard 36 cards. But this deck also then comes with an extra man and woman significator cards. So if you choose to have them mixed in, or you like to pull significator cards first and then build your deck, build your spread around that, then these are handy. But then also if you shuffle the other two in, then they would be, you know, other positions that are going to affect the man-woman. So that is it. Oh my gosh, I just gotta do it. I like to put them all back. I want to give it a good one. Let's see again. Yep. Can totally. This is like so me. And a jumper right off the top. Oh man. There's a man. Anyway, no, it's just a jumper. Although I read a lot of jumpers. I love jumpers. Jumpers. If the whole thing jumpers, then I would tell the whole story that way. Anyway, so that's that. Oh my god, you're gonna love these. So, oh, you want to see that candle real fast? What's going on over there? It's like spinning weirdly around the whole candlestick. The wax. It's crazy. Now I'm going to be shuffling these for all night long. I'll get nothing done. And my thumbs will hurt by the end of the night. Anyway, let's see if it does this other thing. Let's see how it riffles. Just for you, we'll get you a little riffle. A little riffle and a bridge. So, the long way, this way, which I don't like to do. Yep. Sounds good. But then you can also sideways. Oh, yeah, listen, did you hear that? Let's do it for you one more time. You're gonna like this stuff. This is good right here. So you got, it does both the overhanded and the riffle quite well. I mean, it's every other deck that I had, the Queen of the Moon Oracles like this, same stock, I think, very similar to, as is the Magic of You Oracle. Those are my like tops. I love the Good Tarot. The cardstock is really thick, and it keeps getting thicker. That's by Colette Baron Reed. Every time I work with it, it just like keeps growing, it seems, which is weird because the Wisdom of You Oracle by Colette Baron Reed is this kind of cardstock. So if you have that, then this is that same stuff. And so I'm not sure why they switched it up for that. Anyway, so that's pretty much what I got for you this evening as I test out my new lighting setup and light holder and all the things. I'm so excited. So yeah, if you like what you see or you like listening to me, then press the like and subscribe button there, and you'll get notifications about what we're doing. And I may perform a little reading or two, or talk about various happenings in my life. And Oliver and Pablo. Someday Pablo will come and hang out with us. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I'm going to show you that candle. I keep saying that, and then I never get to it. Because I don't really want to take it off of the ancestor altar right now, but it is nearly done. So, but it's fire, and there's a bird. There's all kinds of issues. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, and I ask what could possibly go wrong, and then it just throws me out. The clover and the fox. Clover is good luck for money, and that kind of thing. And the fox can be a little sneaky. So, but that's not really a reading. I mean, it is if I set it right down there. But they'd have to be done in combination. But the fox can also be things like working quickly, and the clover is always good luck. So if it's 2 cards only, then you have to think of them. See, I'm just learning this stuff. You have to think of them in combination. So it's probably a really good outcome. So we should take that. Those 2 mean it's a good outcome if I go get that candle. Put those guys down, put the bird in a box, and I'm going to show you what's happening over here. All right, so this is one of those candles that is not supposed to do anything like it's doing right now. It's supposed to just go down into and burn solidly out, and then leave you with a little hunk of wick. So this instead has gone all the way, drip, 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 down into here, into the sand, which I have sand and herbs and stuff in there, and has created a nice little puddle, and has gone this way. I have a Palo Santo sticking out of there, and it has just totally not done any of that. So, yeah. So there's that. Got that for me to look forward to for what I'm going to think upon tonight and what that means. All kinds of goodness. Anyway, I guess that's it for me. That's enough stories to tell you. We've been on for 45 minutes. And welcome to my new light setup. And next week maybe I'll take you into the new studio that's gonna be right over there. So excited. We're about to bash a hole through the wall, and this will become one. I talked about it in another video. Anyway, click, click. I hope you guys have a great night, and thanks for letting me chat it up with you. And as I learn and you learn and we all share and learn together, I highly recommend watching and learning from the other YouTubers that are out there. There's tons of them. They're really great supports, and I've mentioned many in this video, and so I will do my very best to link them all up. But if I don't, well, I think I talked about Kellyanne and Willow Wind and Modern Metaphysic Man and Shuffle Tarot and Consciousness Evolution Journey and Bahati Life. Those are some of my big biggies. Anyway, so there's that. So watch them, watch me, press the like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, then tell me so, or if you don't say anything. Anyway, have a great night. Ciao.